If any of you guys want to talk, I'm here for you. I know Mr. CS Delivers always have a word. Sorry, Dave, I know you do. It was very important thing uh, that a lot of people could be here. Like we have like, I don't know, 18, 20 votes for people to be here at this time. And this is actually one of the points that I want to touch in this meeting. I'm glad that we're getting more people. Create Mario, you've been here from the beginning, bro. Thank you very much for assisting this meeting. Green thanks for being here, bro. Any of you guys want to come up on the stage? Maybe have some questions, and then after I answer some questions, we can go on, and I can go on and start telling you what are our thoughts so far and what are the results from the meetings from with the developers, and where are we at this point. So, but I would like to ask, to answer some questions that you already have, guys. Maybe with that we can give some time for people to join. So, any of you guys, any questions? Come on. This is not a monologue. We're supposed to be talking to each other here. You know how? There you go. You know the way that we usually do the AMAs. So I'm giving you the words for Dave. Hey, bro. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How's it going?
Well, it's been rough days.
Yeah, imaginable. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Hey, just real quick, I just wanted to first off, again, thanks for gathering your thoughts and being able to continue to move forward on the project. I really appreciate it. I know you had a extremely busy day with travel and things like that, and it was nice for you to be able to keep plugged in to keep us plugged into the project. So I appreciate that. But I'm just curious, the code. Were you planning on when you talk to the new? I guess you've already talked to the new developer team. Are you scrapping the old code? Are they going to write a new contract, or is it going to be all new?
They're going to use the old code, and then they're going to fix it. Well, basically, it seems that the old dev, he didn't want to rock anything. He just knew he fucked up, and he was man enough to just face it. He just left. The withdraw function was made for to withdraw AVAX, so it was never going to withdraw USDC from the contract. And he doesn't have a way to. I had a check with two other devs already, and he didn't have a way to withdraw the funds other than me using the withdraw function. And yes, it was supposed to go to the multi-sig wallet, but well, shit happens, and he could have just fixed it very quick and tell me, hey bro, yeah, it was wrong, let me fix that very quick, and then you can try again. Yeah, I will have to spend another 160 maybe, and then I will try again and see if that works now. But after I told him that happened, that I tried the withdraw function 2 or 3 times, he just left and changed his Telegram username and blocked me from Discord. And I thought, well, this guy wanted to rock. That was my first thought, because why in the world would someone write all that code for nothing? It didn't make any sense for me. I don't really understand this guy's mind. He's been working for 3 weeks in coding, and then he just left when he screwed up. He could fix that, and I would have supported him, but he just left. I'm gonna put it in the stage. Just wait for Sweaty Dave to stop. To finish asking his questions. All right. So the code doesn't have anything malicious in it or anything. I mean, we just review it for the last 2 days, and there's nothing malicious in the code. It's just this guy just vanished. I mean, I've looked, and the devs have looked through it one and another time. There is no way he can withdraw money from that contract. Not him, not me, no one can. So he just screwed the withdraw function. That is what he did. And I just don't. I just cannot understand what happened, why he left that way. Anyway, yeah, I know him. Maybe he was frustrated because the last day he deployed, like he deployed the first contract. I told you that he called a game, and then I told him, hey, look, I checked the contract. As I told you, I understand some code. I told him, look, remember we made some changes to the white paper and everything. This is bad. 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 You need to fix this. Once you do it, we go and deploy again. And then he was working like 20 hours straight. I guess he was frustrated, and when things didn't work out, he just preferred to leave. That's what I think.
Okay. No, I appreciate the information. So what are your plans to get that information out to the general public, like for marketing or for do you plan on doing some AMAs, touching base with some of the, I guess, YouTubers to
Yeah,
get that information out?
yeah. I have to have I mean, again, I have to pay a meeting with, maybe, remember we have that AMA with DK Investor, your friend Andy, and James Pelton in Twitter. I guess we will have to pay that. I mean, the remaining for that meeting. I'm glad that they kept the same deal. They understood what happened, and they're ready to have it done. So basically, I will have to go in an AMA with them and explain to everyone what happened. But I have to be honest with you guys. Like, at this point, this is gonna need marketing, and this is gonna be the new devs to take a look at this and have it well done. All right. So for that to happen, we're gonna need liquidity. And as I say before, I can get that liquidity from someone else. They're interested in the project. I won't do it. I won't do it for one single reason. Basically, we were having AMAs with 40 to 50 people, like quick AMAs. Like, I will announce 5 minutes before, I don't know, 20 minutes before we start, and then we decide to have it 5 minutes before, and then we launch it, and boom, 40 people there. So right now, I mean, I announced this since yesterday, and it didn't. I mean, we only 12 people listening and 3 people on the stage. So I won't take someone's money just to go on with the project, because what we need more than money at this point is to have the same kind of engagement that we had before. You know what I mean? And to have
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
yeah. Go on. Sorry for cutting you off.
No, no, no. I was going to say, yeah, that's my biggest concern. My biggest concern is that there was a lot of interest at the beginning of the project, and now that we've kind of hit a road bump, it's going to be difficult to gain people's trust back. And I think that's going to be the most
Well,
important.
I believe the trust is there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just most people feel that, well, we hit a rock in the way that is very hard to get out from that one, on terms of getting hype back. That is what I believe. But I really don't think that people don't trust us. I mean, I've shown you guys how we really don't want to rob anyone. I think that I think that everyone in the community is sure about that one. I'm pretty scared of that. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's the case. Trust is not an issue.
Okay. Yeah, I hope you're right because yeah, I mean, I think for the core group, I think everybody still believes in that project, but for I think for the general population, I mean, I've heard other people on some other Discord channels saying that they thought that this was a rug pull, that people were abandoning the project, and it's hard for me to sit by as a potential investor and then
Yeah,
and
of
then
course, of course.
listen to that, and then having to explain and try to explain to them. So that's more than anything. I think going forward, your job's going to be to get out there and get the message on exactly what happened in order. That's what I mean by building trust again, building trust in the general community
Yeah,
that this project is a is
yeah,
is,
but that
is a
will
positive
need
project.
that will need money for me to reach to them because that will need a good AMA, like one or two good AMAs with good influencers. One of
Right.
them should be streamed or recorded and just uploaded to YouTube, like the one that I have with James Pelton. That will bring
Hmm.
people's belief, not trust, believe that the project will succeed. It will bring that back. So my decision was that I only will do that. I won't take money from other people. I will only take money from people that vote in the poll and that are ready to get involved in the project. So basically, I told you guys in the poll that I want to do a raffle and make a smart contract and everything. But at this point, I'm gonna write a message over there, and I hope you guys can help me retweeting and everything so everyone can see it. I'm gonna tell you how to do it and what we're gonna do. Um, Whoever is down for this project, I mean, whoever is down to get this project going, will be able to do it. I know that C Plus is very excited about it. He even was worried about he didn't getting a chance of buying a $230 holder. So I spoke with these developers. They can do it. I know that marketing can do it, but I won't do this unless we at least gather $20,000 from people that is interested in this, and that actually that we when we get AMAs, they are all here or most of them are here, and every time we tweet, they retweet. If once people get invested, they really want the project to go on because now it's part of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree, and it's going to take everybody to get that message out, and
And
yeah, I think for the most part we'll all be here behind you, at least the ones that believe in the project. So I appreciate all you're doing.
so the option I'm gonna tell you guys is just C plus. You don't need to worry anymore. And I'm gonna put that in a message. And I'm gonna explain you all. You're gonna have to go to crypto sign first, like the one that you did with the or text me or create a support ticket in case you cannot use CryptoSign, which that happened to some people last time. Create a support ticket before doing it and sending your address, and then after you send your address, then you go and transfer 230 USDC to the wallet that was in the multisig, to the wallet that basically the wallet that is the owner of the contracts and everything. That wallet, I am the one that runs it. It won't be a raffle or anything like that. It won't be a contract. I mean, I was thinking of doing that, but I don't think it makes much sense. So why? Because I'm going to spend more money having a developer making a contract without knowing if we're actually gonna get that. So what I will do is, if I get at least $20,000 from people that believe in this, I will give a new role to these supporters. Um, we will have like polls in there, like people will be more into this project, and whoever the first 100 people are, they are gonna be the ones that will participate in this. And if we don't reach at least $20,000, I will take the work. And again, I'm doxed to XC, to JR5, to James Felton. I mean, believe me, I don't want to take anyone's money. So if we don't reach the 20K before Monday, then I will go on and give back the money and call the project off. That's what I'm gonna do. Because if I don't get, sorry, I invite you on the stage, but just come in. But first come Mr. CS Deliveries, and then you go on. All right. So that's what I'm gonna do. After we get that money, we go on. If we don't, I will take the time, and in one day, I will give the money back to everyone who sent me money. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes complete sense. And yeah, just keep us posted. And I think for the most part, most of us are still ready to invest. I
All right.
appreciate that very much. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, Mr. CS Deliveries, you're up.
Hey, good morning, man. Don't mind me. I'm really tired,
Yeah.
but I wanted to be here. Wanted to be here anyway to support
Thank you, bro.
and stay informed, of course. Yeah, like Sweaty Dave said. I mean, I kind of feel a little bit and notice some things that he mentioned. But we do gotta try and cancel out a lot of the disinformation and misinformation out there. Make sure that's not hurting us and bring keeping people away. You might want to try and reach it back out to CPI. Maybe he'll do a follow up one for you without having you spend a couple of thousand, whatever it is that you've been paying these influencers. Uh, he's a real good person. He's the head of our group and everything. So maybe he might do something like that for us.
Yeah, maybe CPI,
Uh,
he can have us for an AMA in your group. That would be awesome. That way we can explain everything what happened to the group, and I'll take all the fault and all the questions that you guys have in that meeting. I'll take all of that. I mean, I'll ask CPI if you guys can ask him as well. That would be great. If you charge me for that AMA in your group, I'm okay with that as well. I mean, if you see my AMAs, I'm very transparent, and whatever is going on, I will let you know. So, for example, right now the first dev team, well, the one that I've told you about that speak my sign language and everything, there are 3 devs total, and I think they can have this done. But yesterday when I have one of those AMAs, one of them jumped in the call, and he saw that there was only 10 people. So he kind of thought, okay, you know what? I really don't think that this is going to get going with these few engagement that he have. I mean, he didn't tell me that, but I know he thought of that because once we have the meeting, they came out with this offer, which I believe is a nonsense offer. So I believe that they really uh, don't deserve. If the project goes on, I really don't believe that they deserve to be known for other communities and stuff like that, because they didn't believe in the project. And once they get this done well, um, a lot of other projects are going to come to them, and I don't think that's fair. Why? Because for them to do the project, they're gonna hurt the money that we gather from people that is wanting to buy the NFT, the holders NFTs. That will require some of that money going to them, and I asked them to only do Gen Zero Funds code, not mess with the money, so we can use all the money for marketing. But at first they were open to that, but then after this guy got into the AMA, he got discouraged. And I mean, basically, to be honest with you, they're asking for 8K up front and then a percentage of Gen Zero funds. I mean, I don't think that 8K is allowed to get this project going, but if we're getting 20K of money for marketing and developing, that's almost 50% of that budget. So that really pissed me off. I really didn't like that way they behave. I'm also talking with another devs that are also doxed. They're a good team as well. Like at this moment, I should get a budget from them. They recognize already that this project is, I mean, almost ready, which the Spanish devs, they just kept on giving 100 reasons why the project they have to almost redone it. These other guys were more honest because I know that the project is mostly done. I know that all the contracts were there. If you guys were the guys that are just coming, we went through the whole contract. There is no way that the dev that left could rock us. So he just left because he screwed up the withdrawal function. He couldn't face it, and he just decided to leave. So he was an idiot. I mean, it was just a matter of he fixing that, launching another contract, and then I will try, and then that money went to the multi-sig. I will have tell you guys to go and mine. I don't know, once I landed in Mexico. That was what I was traveling at, by the way.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to mention that. I mean, the hardcore people are still here. I don't think it was much about the devs. We believe in your transparency, your openness, and being ethical and stuff like that. So I give you credit for that, yes, sir. And
Okay.
yeah, we can definitely go from there. I mean, I said that I'll reach out to CPI, but you can do the same. And maybe our counter offer, since you want 8,000, maybe five. It's not too far off, but I mean that's only at least that's only 25% of the money we're trying to raise to get started
Yeah,
again. So.
yeah. I mean, I really believe that. I mean, I was ready to even give them more percentage than what they asked for, even if I was at the end broken even at the end of Gen Zero funds. I didn't really care because I really want to launch this project. Uh, but the fact that they didn't believe in the project and they want money up front and that's it, that just pissed me off. But again, I'm checking to with these other people. They're from Finland. Their doc said they have their LinkedIn there. They're ready to tell everyone who they are. Let me see how much are they going to charge. Maybe I'll try to have a call with them as well and everything. I just reached to them this morning and they're checking everything. Let me see if they have tell me something so far. Blah 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 blah. Blah. No price yet. So just talking. I need to check what they route, but so far nothing. So yeah,
Just a suggestion, sir. If you were to so that they don't walk into a 10-person AMA, maybe gather us together first and then invite them into the room when we have a good quorum.
if you want, pardon me, can you repeat that? I didn't get it.
No, I mean, so there isn't a repeat of that other dev coming into an AMA with only 10 people. Gather us up first.
Yeah,
Make sure there's a good amount of people, and then invite them into the room.
yeah, I didn't invite him into the room.
Oh,
He noticed we were going to have an AMA, and he came. That
okay.
is what
Well,
happened.
yeah,
And then none
yeah.
of you, the majority of you guys, maybe you were at work or whatever, but the ones that were here weren't uh, actually talking a lot. So, I mean, if I were them, maybe I would have thought the same. So let me get Tori's question. Tori, go on. Bro, I know you unmute your microphone, but we cannot hear you. Mm-mm, not working. Meanwhile, when you try to fix that, let me see if we got any AMA questions in the chat. No worries, bro. I want to see this project succeed. Keep moving forward. We're behind you. Thanks you, Crypto Mario. Beyond though, shush, when I'm at work, I can access any AMA firewall or something. Yeah, that happens. They block the voice IP voice port. So C plus, should we give more time than Monday to get word out about the new process and seed funding new process? With the funding, you just mentioned it, maybe like a week to give people time to get the word out and more funds um, because most were focused on the 80 per NFT, but I think they will come if you give them time and we get the word out. Yeah, we could definitely do that. As I told you, the people that sends the money to the address that I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna give you guys a new role. I'll create a chat in there. Why? Because this is the people that are actually interested in this going on. And if you ask me to prolong the day that we're gonna be gathering these funds, we can do it. I know we have an awesome project here. I know we have something that can go huge, huge, man, huge. Like, oh, bro, so big. Let me get a sugar. So, yeah, Tori, did you find a way to talk? No, he didn't. Okay, Azúcar. Maybe if you
Can you,
go out and back in, Tori, maybe that will work and I will get you back on the stage. Azúcar. Hey, bro.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So, um, I don't know. I guess a cold hard truth here is, I mean, I'm fairly new to crypto, but I basically know how to run a business. I've owned two telecom companies before, and unfortunately, I really like this project, and I really believe in it, and I believe in you, and I think you were very straightforward and very honest. But the reality of this is for you to get the word out again and market it the way it should be marketed and bring things back to the way they were with the interest. It has nothing to do with the code at this point. It has to do with the reputation of the project. You're looking at months.
Yeah. Well, basically, in this kind of DeFi 2.0, 3.0, call it however you want. I'm not sure how long have you been in this kind of projects, but here it's a matter of 3 days for something to go down and another 3 days for something to go three times higher than it was. So I really,
So things move very quickly.
yeah, here, I mean, look, we were like high on the top on Monday, like everyone was really here ready to mine, but boom, now barely someone speaks on general channel. Only 3 days. And we were like a really close community. We got fun talking and playing trivia and everything, and boom, the Discord is kind of dead. So it's
Yeah.
very volatile sentiments. So I know that after the first two AMAs that I get, like maybe that Twitter AMA with those three big influencers, Decade Investor, your friend Andy, and James Felton, all three together, maybe I believe I could get JR5 and XC as well there. Maybe we can get 200 people to be there, and that will bring the word out to the community again. And I know it's an interesting subject because there are gonna be some interesting questions about what happened and why we think we can keep going. And the fact of talking about that and saying, you know what, there is so much belief in this project that there is this group of 100 people or so that actually invest in the project to go on. So that is how much people believe in this project, and that will bring people back and will bring new people. That will do it. But and that will be a matter of a week after we start doing marketing. I'm sure about it. Because in this kind of environment that we move, uh, the thing is that there are new projects coming all the time. New projects, new projects, new projects, new projects. Like I was in Twitter the other day, and Naughty Twix sent me this tweet from some other Twitter account. They were already making another project that where you could stake their token and getting USDC out. So I mean, we're kind of starting to get fork before launching. So things go very quick here, and I know that we can gain that back. I know that we are like a lot of steps behind everyone else that can launch something that like what we have here. But again, maybe some of you weren't here when I stated this, so I'm just gonna go on and say it again. All right. So I won't take money from one single person. I've been asked to. There is like 2 or 3 persons, like people that came to me. They believe in the project. They want to invest hard, and they want me to do the marketing. I don't believe that is the way to go. I believe that getting 100 people involved in the project is the way to go, because that way, once we do the AMA, they will be there. They will be retweeting the AMA so that people know that it's gonna happen. They will be engaged. That's and I know that you guys like the project, but right now you are not as engaged, basically because you cannot lose anything. And once you know that I'm using the money for marketing, now you know that money won't come back unless we launch. And that's the truth, you know. So, and for us to launch, this has to go through. Marketing has to be done. And so the people that really invest are gonna be sharing all this in their Discord groups, are gonna be sharing this in their Twitter groups. They're gonna be helping, maybe talking with their Discord server admin and tell, hey, bro, we have this very good project. Can they come and have an AMA here? You know, because they will be more involved. This will be a very special group, and I would like them to have something else in the future. I will think about that. No, don't tell me if I have already thought about that. No, I haven't. But I believe this group deserves more because they are trusting me. So what I'm gonna do, I said that I was gonna make a new smart contract with a raffle and everything. That takes money, and I don't want to waste more money without being sure that we actually can get that 100 people. At this point, you know that I am doxed. You know where to go if I take someone's money. So what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna make any raffle. I will make a Discord room where you can go and crypto sign a file, and after you do that, you go and transfer 230 USDC to the wallet that owns the contracts at this moment, which I manage the wallet. And once you do that, you create a support ticket. I'll give you a new role, and then you enter this group. And I will only touch those funds if we go past 20K. If we don't go past 20K, I will sit one day and give everyone's the money back once we all decide, you know what, you know, like C plus say, maybe you should give 1 week. Well, if after 1 week that doesn't happen and we all agree, then I start giving the money back to everyone. I'm sorry, Tori. Yeah, I'm gonna get Tori up on the stage. Tori, go speak. Sorry for that, bro. I mean, you've been there a lot of time. Sorry for that. So bad from my side. I'm not gonna speak anymore. Go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to say good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I just want to echo everyone's sentiment regarding that. I feel like that, you were doing a great job, and with this being DeFi, I'm thankful for your integrity and also the transparency that you're providing for us as well. My question is, I just wanted to inquire if were you going to open up the $20,000 contribution to people that are not on the whitelist?
No. I will only open that to original whitelist people.
Okay, thank you.
You are not there? So Tori left? Oh yeah, he's in the whitelist. She's in the audience. I thought that maybe she wasn't there, and she was like, "Oh well, I'm leaving because they're not giving me the chance." Yeah, now she's coming back. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, sorry, yeah, I'm in a bad area. Service connection, so I apologize.
yeah. No, don't worry. Well, yeah, and I give that since I believe that you guys are the one that have been believing more in the project. I will only give that chance to original whitelist role. Like we're not giving that role to anyone right now. If anyone get whitelisted, they get a new role that is called new whitelist, and after that one, they need to get a whitelist approved. So that's what we're doing. Anyway, so any thoughts about everything that I say, guys? Any of you want to say something? Let's see if maybe we have some AMA text here while you think. Um, yeah, Tori just said the same thing that she said. I just wanted to echo the sentiments of all in the chat. Greatly appreciate your integrity and transparency. Love this project. Just wanted to inquire if the 22,000 contribution will be available for non-wireless members. No, I just have a question, Tori. Just out of, I mean, it gives me the doubt. Why did you ask this? Do you have some people that are in wireless that you think that they want to invest and be able to be part of the project, or because you don't think that that this option should be open to non-wireless members, which is what I believe.
So just asking in terms of new people coming in, or people on the side that wanted an opportunity that might be, in terms of getting a whitelist, might be a little bit more passive in regard of to the different rate, protocol that you have to get a whitelist if they had opportunity. We just want to be passive investors.
Okay, this is what I will be, what I could do. I will open it first only to wireless people, and then after we see that we reach a point where we are maybe closer to 20K, but haven't get there. If we get to that point, I can make a poll for that people, and then they can choose if we open that to other people that aren't whitelisted, so we can raise the remaining amount. And if not, if people say no, well, it won't open. As you can see, I'm a lot about democracy. So, like, I like when we all agree and we do the things that are right for the project. So that's I believe that is the way that I will do it. First, whitelist. Then after we see that we kind of reach a point where nothing is happening, no one else is investing, then I will go on and ask you guys if you want to open this opportunity to other people that aren't whitelisted, since we didn't get 100 people that from the actual whitelist list. Gombir, come out on the stage, bro. I can have you all of you on the stage. I really like when we all talk together, you know. Gombir, you need to unmute. There you go.
And can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Okay. So so I'm not whitelisted.
Yeah.
And long story short, I live like a very busy life, but I'm very interested in the project. So I would like to get involved. I would love to be on the whitelist, but I understand that there are certain things you need to do to be part of that whitelist. Now, one idea I just had now when listening to you guys speak is, for someone like me who's interested in investing, the idea I had was basically, if someone invests, then you can somehow put them on the whitelist. Would that be an interesting idea, or like not at all?
Yeah, I believe it will, Gombir, but I think I just gave you a new wireless role, by the way, which that doesn't get you the access to the wireless, because after you do that, you need to keep active and then you get wireless approved role. But I understand what you're saying. I believe it's fair that people that invest that aren't whitelisted get actually whitelisted. So, But I will bring, since we have a group of more than 200 people that are actually already whitelisted, I will give that chance, and we're only looking for 100 people. I will give that chance first to the people that were already here, that were giving their effort to be active and everything. And then if we don't reach that, I believe we can get that idea that I believe is awesome to the community that already invested, and I believe that they will say yes because they want the project to continue. So yeah, that is my thought about that. But I really believe and hope that we can get those 20K out of the wildest people, because I believe they were a very good team, and they were very interested in the project. Maybe as soon as they start seeing, I don't know, 5K in that wallet, which I give you the address and the links and everything. If you don't know how to check the how much is in there, then you can go on and check how much USDC we have raised so far, and that's the way I think I will do it.
Okay,
Anyone else, guys? Oh,
that
sorry.
sounds fair to me.
Okay, thank you, bro. Anyone
Thank
else,
you.
guys, want to say something before we go off? And let me see if anyone else say something in the AMA channel. Nope, nothing in the AMA. Let me see. Nope, nothing in the AMA. So, anything from you guys?
Yeah, I'd add one last question, just real quick. So you mentioned the special, I guess the $230 investment. Is that going to be capped per whitelist, or would we be able to
No, that
invest
will be
more?
outside of the amount of NFTs that every whitelist can get.
Okay, understood. Thank you.
That will be outside of that. Okay, so if no one else have a question, I really appreciate, guys, that you're here. I mean, it took a lot for us to have again 22 people in the AMA call, but it was great having you guys. Gombe again, come and speak, bro.
Sorry about that. I got here a little late, so I just have one quick question. I'm not sure if you already answered this or not.
Yeah.
Is there a date? Has a date for minting been announced yet?
Oh, bro. I mean, you've got to go and look the announcements. I mean, you know what happened on Monday?
No. I've been kind of
That's the thing.
away
That's the
from all
thing.
this for a few days.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that we were supposed to whitelist mine on Monday, and there was an issue with the. I suggest you go and look at the announcements, like the announcements on Monday, and then go and look to
Okay.
the AMA that I uploaded there. That way, you can also take a better decision. If we open this to people that were in whitelist, you can make a smarter decision after all that happened and why we're having this AMA.
Okay,
And I
perfect.
really
Thank you.
appreciate that you are interested in the project. I mean, that shows that even new people that is coming, they read the white paper and they like.
Absolutely.
So that's something that I really love. That I know that we only need the right exposure and we'll be good to go. So that you just gave me encourage. You just encourage me. Yeah.
I just one last thing. I really do believe in what you guys are doing. I think it's awesome. I think it's a fresh idea, and I think it's kind of unfortunate that you're hitting like a little roadblock, considering there are so many other projects out there that aren't as interesting, aren't as forward thinking, and that get out there, right? So like I'm just really excited for you guys to get out there and to get this thing started.
Yeah, about that, if you check our Twitter channel, I mean account, and you get like the third or fourth tweet. I mean, I saw this project called Porn Notes, like porn, and I mean they haven't give a single word about their tokenomics. When I posted this yesterday, they have 690 followers. Right now they have, let me see, And this is hilarious. I mean, this is how people get robbed for real. Right now they have 820 followers, and like their pinned post have 161 retweets. This is how people get robbed for real. I mean,
Yeah,
you're just getting there because they have a funny name, and that's it. You don't even know what they're bringing to the table. So it's just insane. It's just insane. How this space works is just insane.
for sure.
All right. Well, thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna go and make the announcement today. You can start sending your 230 USDC today. Remember, well, I'll give the steps on the channel. I'm gonna make a special channel for that. I'll go this, or maybe in the poll channel. Yeah, I just do it in the whitelist poll channel, not in the poll channel, but in the whitelist poll channel. I will give the steps. Either you first sign the crypto sign thing, and after that you go and transfer. Why? Because I need to have your address before. Why? Because I don't want someone smart to go and check the transactions and then show me the transaction and tell me, hey, I just paid, and that's not going to happen. So you first go sign the wallet, and then after you do that, you go and transfer, or you send me create a support, show your address before you transfer, and then you transfer after you do that. That's the way that we're gonna do it, so that we're sure that people that is sending their transaction link, they actually did it, not someone else. So that's the way
And
we're gonna do it. Yeah, tell me.
hey, I just have one more thing to say. Sorry. Were you going to put the poll out? You said, was it today or later about opening it up to say like the non-whitelist approved, just the regular whitelist people that never made it in? Only because I do feel, I think you said like we dropped probably about 100 people or so out of the channel. That might have been some of the more dedicated, active people. So we would be good
Actually,
to know.
we already lost like 100 and something people, but the good news is that while it's approved, we haven't lost, I don't know, maybe we have lost 10 people from while it's approved. No one, I mean, we still have 239 people with while it's approved. So what I say is that we're gonna get first, this option will be available for whitelist approved only. I mean, original whitelist. And then if, only if you guys see that we're close to the 20K point, I mean, we're close to the 100 investors, and we haven't get there, and I'll make a poll for you, only for the ones that invested, and ask you guys, hey, do you want to open this for people that isn't whitelisted? So like the Gomber idea, I like it. So if they invest, they will get whitelist approved from. If you say yes, then we open it. If you say no, then we decide what to do at the moment. If you tell me, you know what, let's call it a 9, and if you can give us the funds back, I'll go on and do that. And you can be damn sure I will refund everyone their money. I'm not going to touch that unless we're all, I mean, not all, because I'm going to make a poll. If we didn't reach the 20K, maybe I'll make a poll and ask you if you guys want to go on with that budget. But if we reach the 20K, the decision is taken, and then we go on with the marketing and everything else. That's what I will do.
Got it. Sounds good, man.
All right. You were going to say something else, Azúcar, because you came back on the stage.
Yeah. You think there's any chance of maybe like James Pelton doing an update, or can you possibly reach out to Crypto Sensei and see if he would do a follow up? I mean, because it really is kind of like a pretty interesting story that.
Yeah,
I mean, like
Sensei
we
won't have an AMA for money, so he will really need to be interested on having this, because they don't charge any money for this. So, but about James Pelton, all that I need to do is pay. So James Pelton for sure. That will really happen for sure. If we have the money. But Sensei won't do it unless he is interested and he believes that he will get us on the stage.
Okay.
So basically, that's the way it is. It's the same with CPI. I believe that he won't charge money, or maybe he will, but I believe he won't. He only will have us for an AMA to explain all of this in his channel if he wants to. So some of you are in his community. You can go and ask him to have an AMA with us, and then I'll be happy to have it. If he's before the 8th, that will be awesome. Since I will start traveling the 8th, and that will make it hard for me to go into AMAs and stuff. So I think that's it. If you guys have anything else to say, if not, I will count. Let me just check the AMA channel if someone has something. No, I will just count to 5. If no one raise their hands or start talking, I will just call it a night. So thank you again, everyone. You guys have a nice day. You guys have a nice night wherever you are at. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you for being here.